Hey everybody, what's up? I thought I would make a video just to collect my thoughts after my show, about the show, and then to collect my thoughts about the season, my prep, and what's next, what did I eat. So the show was nice. I think my favorite parts of the show was, hold on, sorry. My watch is all messed up. Okay. My favorite parts of the show was being judged by Sandy Williamson because being judged by the IFBB judge, head judge of, women's categories is just a big opportunity and amazing. Um, I also enjoyed meeting the pros. I got to meet Shanique Grant, who is my figure idol. um, and all the other girls that were there competing. I got to meet Justine Monroe, who is my probably most favorite bikini competitor. Um, so that was really neat, and to see that they were real and people and down to earth. And I mean, Shanique and Justine chatted me up, and we talked about the judges and feedback and coming in this way or that way or whatever for a show. And then obviously I said I placed third. Definitely the perfectionist in me is a little bit sad. I mean, I went into this show really hoping to just place top five, which I did. I qualified again for nationals, and that's amazing. So all pluses and amazing things. Came home with another trophy and another experience under my belt. It was crazy. It was a hectic day. It was a huge show. The schedule got changed, things like that. I think that this show would probably be a better show for me as a spectator. But again, this is my first large show that I've done, so I'm wondering if it's just hectic because it's a big show. I think reflecting upon my prep was too long. And doing 16-week prep and then 20-week prep total, so 20 weeks total for two shows, when I really didn't have all that much weight to lose. I think we thought I had more weight to lose, and I really, I ended up more recomping than anything, I think, through my prep. So going forward, I don't think I would ever do that long of a prep ever again. In fact, I know I would never do that long of a prep ever again. At this point, it's off season time. I've dieted for so long, and I held basically for 8 weeks. No real changes in macros, or small changes, nothing big, but real deep deficit for 8 weeks and just hanging in there. And sometimes that's harder than seeing actual changes. You kind of fight the constant urge to eat because, oh, I'm ready, or I look good, or whatever. So 20 weeks was definitely too long. 16 weeks was also too long. I think I'm probably somewhere in between a 14 and 8 week prep, for, ultimate results. Probably somewhere more of the 10 to 12 week prep would be beneficial for me. So this was my third national qualification. I don't feel national ready, and I think that my overall feelings about myself and my physique, and my inability to be confident is not a good thing. I think it's hard for me to be confident because I feel as though it will be perceived as cockiness. I'm not always 100% confident in the way that I look. I still always feel like that skinny, scrawny girl that, everybody made fun of. And, even when I put on substantial muscle, it's still hard for me. So, going forward, right now the plan is to go back into a kind of like a maintenance state and probably eat somewhere around 1,800 calories, which is about a 600 calorie increase from where I'm at right now. and a 700 calorie increase from where I was at my lowest a couple weeks before when I did the Philly show. The show was definitely harder. It was a different, there were more competitors. It's a larger show. It's actually one of the largest non-national shows there is. And the competition was hard. And I came out with third. I'm honored to have gotten third. I'd be lying if I say that I was satisfied, because I'm not. But that's, I think, part of being a good competitor. I'm exhausted. A lot of you know, leading up to this show, I got really sick and got a kidney infection, and I'm actually still fighting the kidney infection. Definitely felt like my body had just had it and was really tired, and I got a stomach bug too. My husband got sick during peak week. We have 3 kids, trying to keep them well so they don't get sick, so my mother doesn't have 3 sick kids while I'm, in Pittsburgh, 9 hours away. Traveling, the plane ride, traveling for a show, making sure you have everything that you need, but not being able to bring everything that you need because of all the flight restrictions. And but my husband and I are definitely perfecting the competition. What's the word I'm looking for? The competition routine. Learning what we need backstage to be comfortable and to do our best. So that's my feelings on this prep. I definitely felt like I looked better than last year, obviously. I was a little bit softer for this show. Not sure that that was the best plan ever. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was at a point where I think I just emotionally couldn't do it anymore and needed a little bit of extra food. Had a little bit of a hard time holding it together the last couple of weeks. So, going forward, I think the plan is just to bulk at this point, write myself a nice plan, workout plan. I definitely feel like my hamstrings and my biceps need some growth, as well as everywhere overall, pretty much symmetrical, and I always get that feedback. You're symmetrical, your look is great, but you need to grow everywhere. So I think it's going to be some hamstring work, and I definitely need to put some size on my back, width and depth, and just keep hammering away at it. As for a national show, I'm not 100% sure that that's what I'm going to do as of yet. It will really depend on next year and how I feel. As of right now, I'm indefinitely in off season, so I'm not going to put an expiration date on that. I'm going to do what feels right. I'm going to keep my diet in check. This show just fueled my fire more. It just made me want to win more. It made me want to work harder. And that's what I'm going to do. So, the plan going forward is to get right back on my meal plan, and eat within specific parameters. We also need to tackle the issues of my bloating and my stomach problems, and the fact that I cannot get myself to look flat in the stomach and lean everywhere. When I get lean, real lean, my muscles I don't get full. I don't get pumps as easy, and can't hold a pump. So I end up kind of looking flat on stage. My stomach never really looks 100%, and I think it has a lot to do with my diastasis recti. I am going to add in some ab work in the off season, and keep myself belted during all lifts, especially compound lifts. Have to redesign a new training program for myself for the off season. Thinking about looking into German volume training, maybe some time under tension, and then maybe some heavier stuff for my upper body. So at this point, that's where I'm at. What did I eat post show? So it was really late when we got out, and we didn't have a car, and we unfortunately decided to not go to the after party that my team had, because we had to fly out at like 8 in the morning. And we really didn't know our way around Pittsburgh very well, so we really just ordered a cheesy pizza and from a generic place, and I had 2 slices of that and 2 little pieces of chicken and a brownie. Um, it was good. It wasn't that good. I mean, honestly, I'm not really feeling junk food. I'm just kind of ready to get back into the swing of things. So then this morning, my dad made me French toast when I got there. I had a chocolate croissant. That was really good. And I had a coffee and an apple, which was nice. I haven't had fruit in a while. And as you can see, I'm exhausted. So I'm just vegging at home now and waiting for my dog sitter to drop the dog off. And my husband's taking a nap because he has to work tomorrow. But looks like I'm going back to the gym first thing tomorrow, because that's how I roll. So, and that's depending on how I feel in the morning. If I'm not feeling like it, I won't go. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for following me on my journey. To everybody, thank you for all your support. Thank you to my coach Jeanette for being amazing and being a great friend. More than anything, a great friend. And always listening. Always taking me seriously and treating me as an equal versus just a client. Thank you. Thank you to my mom, my dad for taking my kids and being great support. Thank you to all my friends, especially Kathia, my best friend, for really being supportive. Thank you to my client Shaza for being an amazing friend and client. Thank you to my clients Chelsea and Tish and Abby and all my friends who have just been there and supported me. And my client Candy, also very supportive this season. They all get it, being competitors. And shout out to Team Fit for Life, my team, because they're amazing. The biggest shout out that I want to give is to my amazing husband, Sean, of course, who I could not do this without. I just couldn't. He is my other half. He is my soulmate and my everything. He was backstage with me, the whole day. He, you know, didn't complain and just, I mean, I can't even put into words how amazing and invaluable he is, and how encouraging he was. And even when I came off stage, with that 3rd place trophy, and he knew that I was a little bit disappointed, he was 100% supportive and there for me. And I just can't say any more words that would even describe him, because there aren't any. So thank you, Boo. I love you so much. And I can't wait to watch you do your first show in just 6 weeks and support you through that. Yeah, so I'll talk to you all later. Bye.